Hi everyone, welcome to this lecture on Chapter 2. So in Chapter 2, we're really going to talk about what it means to eat a healthy or a healthful diet. So let's give some definition to healthful or healthy diet. A healthful diet is a diet that provides the proper combination of energy and nutrients. So you'll remember from Chapter 1, energy meaning calories and nutrients meaning the various compounds we find in food that we know to be essential for growth of the human body as well as overall function. So a healthy diet provides an appropriate amount of both calories and nutrients. So there are 5 terms that your book likes to use, and I'll be honest, I like to use them too, that we can use to describe a healthy diet, no matter who you are, no matter whether you're old, young, overweight, underweight, healthy, or dealing with an illness or disease currently. So where the dietary reference intake values actually were really only based on healthy people, this definition of a healthy diet is based on anybody, anywhere, anytime. So basically just saying that a healthy diet is one that is adequate, one that is moderate, one that is nutrient dense, one that is balanced, and one that is varied. And we'll go through each of these in a little bit more detail in case any of them are confusing or don't sort of speak for themselves. So like I did in Chapter 1, also, I just want to review what I mean when I say diet. So these definitions are just simply taken from Merriam-Webster, your basic dictionary. So I use this definition of diet all of the time, meaning diet is just simply the kinds of food that a person, an animal, or a community of people habitually eats. It's just the way that a person eats. We're going to talk about in this lecture the concept of dietary patterns. So that's the term actually that our federal government applies to basically this concept of diet, the way that a person eats. I just want to point this out because I use this word all of the time in these lectures throughout this entire semester. I'm going to use this word all the time. So this is generally what I mean when I say diet. There is, of course, this other definition of diet, which is much more common. And when we say diet in this way, we mean a special course of food, right, or a particular way of eating in which one restricts oneself either in calories or in a certain food group for the purpose of weight loss or for other medical reasons. So yes, I will also use this definition of diet. Hopefully you'll be able to sort of understand which way I mean. It's also not like I'm not going to ever test you on this per se. It's really semantics, but I just want to put it out there from the beginning so that you understand what I mean when I'm using this word diet all the time. Okay, so let's go through these 5 key components of a healthy diet so that we understand those in a little bit more detail. So a healthy diet is adequate. That means a healthy diet provides enough, right? If something is adequate, the word adequate means enough, right? Sufficient. It provides enough calories, it provides enough nutrients, it provides enough fiber, it provides enough vitamins and minerals to maintain a person's health. We learned about that term undernutrition in our Chapter 1 lecture. Undernutrition occurs when a person's diet does not contain adequate levels of specific nutrients or energy over a long period of time. A healthful diet is moderate, meaning not too much, right? So these two go together. Adequate is enough, moderate is not too much, right? So eating any foods in moderate amounts, right? I actually love this concept. I know I do encounter some people who seem to be averse to this idea, but I love this idea. It means, yes, we can have birthday cake. Yes, we can have French fries. Yes, we can have fried dough or, whatever your vice may be. That can actually be part of a healthful diet. It just means you eat not so much of it that it becomes detrimental to your health. So not too much, right? That's what moderation is. A healthful diet is nutrient dense. This is actually a term that you do need to know, whereas these other words are like dictionary words, right? Nutrient dense means foods or beverages that provide a high level of nutrition, meaning vitamins and minerals usually, for the lowest number of calories. So you know what the word dense means, right? It means like packed full, basically. And so if it's nutrient dense, it means it's packed full of nutrients. So on the right side here, we've got another figure from your book, just giving you examples of foods that are high in nutrient density in comparison to foods that are low in nutrient density. Let's see, probably the most obvious example would be right here at lunch. So having for your sides mixed vegetables rather than potato chips, right? Mixed vegetables are going to have a high number of nutrients for a low number of calories. So they're high in vitamins and minerals, they're low in calories. Whereas potato chips are actually very high in calories and provide very few nutrients of value. Same thing with the sandwich. On the right-hand side, on the nutrient-dense column, this is a whole grain or multi-grain bread versus a white hamburger bun on the left side. So you're getting many more nutrients out of the whole grain bread, and you're getting fewer calories. Whereas with the white hamburger bun, you're getting more calories and fewer nutrients. So a healthy diet is one that provides a lot of nutrient-dense foods. A healthy diet is also a diet that is balanced, meaning it contains combinations of various foods providing proper proportions of nutrients. I'm actually going to use this picture again. Balanced just meaning you're getting some of everything, right? So on the right-hand side, we're getting some vegetables, we're getting some fruit, we're getting some whole grains, we're getting some food from the dairy group, we're getting more fruit in the juice here, we're getting more fruit in the berries or that's a salad maybe, berries for dessert here. We're getting a nice protein food. We're getting some more whole grains in the rice. We're getting more vegetables. What was the protein in the sandwich? More turkey breast. The protein at breakfast was a pat of peanut butter. Oh, butter. Well, let's pretend it was peanut butter. That would be good to give some protein to breakfast. Oh, interesting. Oatmeal in the bowl here. So you could put some peanut butter in the bowl. So balance just means you're getting enough of each different food group, and again, not too much of one thing or the other. And then variety means, as it would imply, you're getting a variety of different food groups. So again, eating across the various food groups. Obviously, there's a bit of overlap with some of these different terms, but the point being, these 5 components, I'll go back to the beginning, these 5 components, adequacy, moderation, nutrient density, balance, and variety, these 5 terms apply to a healthy diet no matter what, no matter when in the lifespan we're talking about, no matter the sex, no matter the height, no matter the weight, no matter the activity level. A healthy diet is always going to be adequate, moderate, nutrient dense, balanced, and varied. I will admit I'm testing out a new way of recording, so I'm going to end right here. So we're ending at the end of balance and variety. So this will be a really short lecture, and then I'm going to pick back up right here with designing a healthful diet, and we'll go through with the rest of chapter 2 all at once. So I appreciate your patience with me as I figure this out. Alrighty, we'll see you at the next lecture. Thanks.